Canadian Tire Tested sent me another package. The fun part of this program is you don't really know what you're getting until it gets here. So let's see what it is. Go. Coast Lights, Knives, and Multi-Tools. 355 lumen, 189 meters, IPX4 weatherproof. Runs on 3 AAAs. Now what should be interesting is, I also have a Dollarstore flashlight very similar to this that I'm going to compare it to. So I'll let you know how it works out. Very bright. Hi Canada, Rod from Nova Scotia here, and this is the Coast G50 LED Flashlight from Canadian Tire. The Coast G50 is a single LED powered, zoomable by twisting, flashlight from Coast, carried by Canadian Tire. It runs on 3 AAA batteries. Comes with Duracells in the box. Has a rubber O-ring. It's 230 lumen output. And it is IPX4 waterproof and dustproof and shockproof. So it's basically life-proof. I wouldn't take it swimming or anything, but it's designed for rain and camping and that kind of stuff. And it has this nice lanyard. Don't know what this pocket's for, but there it is. The tail switch is protected on the sides, so it will stand on its tail cap. You can use it that way, but you can also get to it easy from the sides. And it has this nice accent. Now you may remember I did a review just recently on the Motormaster Eliminator Spotlight LED, which is also a single LED. And I also just recently got this flashlight from the Dollarstore, which is also zoomable and has a single LED. This is that light here. So what we'll do is we'll do a comparison and also a nighttime comparison of these. One of the things we'll check is the weight of them. So this is the Coast flashlight with the 3 Duracells installed, 164 grams. And this is the Dollarstore one with its 3 batteries, 155.1. And the Motormaster Eliminator, if I can get it to sit on there. 314.9, 315. The Dollarstore one is also zoomable, but it zooms by pulling in and out. And it also has a rubber O-ring and also a removable pack. It runs on 3 AAAs, just like the other ones. When you're looking at these packs, one of the things to look for is one of these solid brass ones with a spring behind it instead of just a plain spring. I find the springs tend to corrode and you end up with a flickery light. And in the back, look for a solid tail cap. This one is very light metal, but it's got a shape to it to give it some strength. In the Coast G50, it also has a brass one with a spring. It doesn't stick out as far. And this is actually a lot more solid there. So I like this design a little better. You'll notice that it only bounces on its own spring. This one has a spring inside, so that could cause trouble in the future as it might corrode. The tail caps are actually interchangeable in these. They actually have the exact same size and pitch. So you can screw them on either way. And if you recall this one runs on a rechargeable battery. So it comes with its cable there and recharges in there. This has got a single 18650 cell in it, lithium ion, rechargeable, 1300 milliamp hour. And I'll give you a daytime look at the light. So this one here is quite bright. And if I compare it, now we're on a blue sheet here, but you can see that this one here is a lot more blue, and it may even be a little brighter, but it doesn't really give a lumen output, and I don't have an ability to measure that. This one, you twist to focus. There it is all the way in. This one, you just push, and you can actually see the parts of the LED inside there. And then this one, that's its brightness. So they're all quite bright, and I'll show you some night shots shortly. One of the other things is this one here only has on and off. If I push the switch a little bit, nothing happens. This one, as you may remember, once it's on, if I press it a little bit, it goes dim and then has flashing. This one, the Dollarstore one, has more functions. Bright, dim, flashing, and it does SOS. Now the Dollarstore one also has a lanyard, and its switch is protected, but you'll notice that it doesn't have a cutout for your thumb to get into it, so you actually have to push in the center. It also causes this part of the rope to run over this lip, which means it's going to slowly wear out, and you can actually see it starting to wear out already. But it will also do a tail stand. Now I'll show you some night footage. Alright, so here we are out at night. Unfortunately, I don't have a pitch black sky, but you can see my garage door there. So let's start with the G50. There's the G50, fully zoomed out. So that's as wide as it gets. You can see it lights up quite a bit of the door, and I'll zoom it in. There it is, zoomed all the way in. For comparison, this is the Dollarstore light, and I'll zoom that all the way in. And if you look at the color, you'll notice the one on the left, which is the G50, is much more yellow than the bluish light of the Dollarstore one. And for comparison, this is the Spotlight. So I'll move that over, and I'll move this one over. And you can see that that's the Spotlight. The Motormaster Eliminator Spotlight. Fully, it doesn't zoom, so that's where it's at. And it's kind of in the middle between the two. There you go. I'll zoom this one back out a bit. Give you an idea of the color. See, it's kind of a blue color. And there you go. So there you go. That's the Coast G50 as compared to two other LED lights. In comparison, this one here is my wife's favorite. It has a yellower light, which she finds easier on the eyes. And it's also much smoother on the hand. It doesn't have all the rough edges. It originally was $35 at Canadian Tire, but at the time of this review, it's currently on sale for $28 plus tax. So I think it's a fairly good deal for such a robust and long-lasting light, very bright. I've got quite a collection of LED lights now, and this one here, out of all of them, is my wife's favorite. Thanks for watching.